Hi, welcome back to Media Champions. I'm your host, Mary Therese Griffin in Atlanta. Today, we are so delighted to have Angelina Martin on the program, and she comes to us with a ton of knowledge when it comes to telling the story. Angelina, welcome to Media Champions.
Thank you so much. I am so grateful to be speaking with you today.
We're grateful to have you on the program. I absolutely dig that you have combined your passion into your business, and because you are all about animals, and it's so apparent in talking to you and visiting your website that you want to help those who help others. And I commend you for that, because it's not often that you can combine your passion into what you do every day, and what you do is tell stories. Let's talk about the importance of making sure you tell the story correctly.
I feel like working in the animal sheltering world, every animal who comes in, every volunteer, every staff member, every community member, we all have a story to share. And putting that content out there efficiently and giving it to our online community in a way that connects with them helps to get more animals adopted, more donations coming in, increases staff morale, and helps to build your volunteer support base. So I cannot stress the importance of that enough.
And we were talking before we came on the air about the importance of video. I think statistics have proven that people react more when they see a video as opposed to a still. But you've experienced this yourself in helping with animal shelters using videos instead of stills.
Exactly. And the way that I came by this was during the 2017 North Bay fires that decimated our area. 5,600 structures were burned to the ground. Animals came into our shelter who were injured, hurt, lost, looking for their families. And we were providing still photos to our community members through Facebook and through our website. And we were inundated with calls. And through a concept called social listening, I realized that our staff wasn't empowered because they couldn't answer the questions of the people on the other end of the line. They couldn't actually physically see the animal from where they were sitting. So I created videos, 30-second video clips of these animals from head to tail, from top to bottom, showing them where they were and what they looked like. And it helped reunite more people with their animals, but it also empowered our staff because from sitting at their desk, they could physically see the animals. And what happened was that online videos had a much further reach and engagement because other people felt connected to these animals than just seeing a still photo. And we talked that, photographs are great, but the videos, they capture your attention, they pull you in. And we had 2.2 million people coming to our Facebook page at that time because of the videos, and it helped reunite over 250 animals with people who had lost everything that they owned. And it actually gave all of us hope and inspiration to keep going and, rebuild our community. So
I am so glad to hear this great story about video, because video is where it's at. And when people go to your website, by the way, which is fantastic, I I hope that they will understand that having to tell their story, it's a great idea for them to partner with someone like you. Why? Even if they have media support internally in their organization, marketing support in their business, they should still partner with somebody like you. Why?
And I believe it's because of this aspect of social listening. So if you look at it, social media is just that, it's social, right? So if you walked into a large group of people, would you just start talking about yourself? Would you just start telling your story? Most likely not. And the reason why is because if the crowd is already talking, you would listen first and then, wait for a moment where maybe you could align and present your story efficiently, or talk about what you're interested in relationship to what they're already talking about or what they're already interested in, so then that way it's relatable. And that's where I come in. I perform social listening, so I have my finger on the pulse of the online community per se, know what they're interested in, what they're buzzing about, and you tell me your story, and I can fold that in to what they're already interested in to increase the engagement rate and to help your content get seen by the people who need to see it. Content is great, creating content is great, but it doesn't do you any good to invest in all of that if no one's going to see it. So if you have the story that you want to be shared, I feel like that through social listening and through the model that I've created, through this recipe for success that I've generated over the past 10 years, I can help you reach more people and get the visibility needed.
Well, I know you can help people get their numbers up because I also know that you have a background in accounting. So you are a numbers person, which is a beautiful thing when you have to combine creative content and analytics very quickly because we're almost out of time. But I would very much like for you to share with our viewing audience why it's important to understand that there is a science to presenting your story, and it's called the analytic aspect of it. You can't go wrong if you have a right recipe, if you will, and the numbers don't lie.
Right. The numbers do not lie. They do not have emotions or opinions. They change moods. They are consistent. They tell you where you've been, they tell you where you are, and they will also tell you what your potential is. If you look at posts that have done really well in your engagement and your reach, in your reactions, comments, and shares, you can tailor new content based on what has worked for you in the past to continue growing those numbers over time.
Angelina, thank you so much. Number one, for what you do. Animal lover right here. In fact, everybody in the Jacksonville studio, where we're just in awe of what you do because we're all animal lovers. So thank you for that. And thank you for the sage advice because everything that you said, spot on. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We look forward to having you back in the future too. For the rest of you, if you want to connect with Angelina Martin, we can help you do that. Come to us at dailyadbrief.com. And do come back for more Media Champions. We have a lot more to share with you. We'll see you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.